Alright, so for the last few days I've been thinking about like what I should vlog, and I think I just want to vlog like my workflow today, like how I take pictures, what I use to edit, how I edit, like what I look for when I'm taking pictures, things like that. Yeah, and oh, this in the background, all of this is my wall of film. I used to do a lot of black and white film, and I printed all of these by myself. I have a lot of negatives just lying around somewhere. I guess I'll do a series on that one day, but alright, transitioning. So I have my equipment and my gear here. Uh, I'm just going to be using my camera as always. Actually, I don't want to use this lens. Let me just switch this out real quick. So I am in the backyard, I guess looking for something cool to shoot. I'm on ISO 100, 2.8. Let's see. There's a whole bunch of flowers on the floor, but I'm not going to shoot that. I kind of want to shoot something that is more alive. Okay, white flower, I haven't shot any of those yet. So I think I'm going to shoot into this flower right here, if it focuses that is, and maybe shoot through the sun, maybe see if I can get some kind of flare. So yeah, let me shoot through here. Let's see if I can show you how this is going to work out. Yeah, no, this is difficult to focus in. Alright, that's kind of cool. Maybe not what I'm going for, but alright, I will shoot something and see what I get. Okay, I am back. I shot some stuff in my backyard. Don't know if I really like them, but okay, so my pictures have loaded in into Lightroom, and what I do now is I just shuffle through all of them, see which ones are in focus, which ones aren't. Um, as you can see, pictures are kind of flat. That's because, well, I haven't done anything yet. And okay, let me just choose any picture. Alright, this maybe? Okay, we'll just, whatever, we'll just use this since it's already loaded. Okay, what I usually start with is I drop the highlights and I raise the shadows. Is this even in focus? Raise the shadows, have as much dynamic range in the image as possible. Play around with the curves. You know how it is, just do whatever. I'm changing up the curves a little bit. I'm not really looking at it. Maybe drop the exposure a little bit. No, I like it higher. Play around with other things. You can play around with different color channels. Like if you change, let's say I wanted more greens in the shadows, right? I'd pick up the greens, but I don't. I kind of want more blues in the shadows. I think this would look good with blues in the shadows, so let's raise some blues a little bit. Yeah, it might be really hard to tell what I'm doing, but let me show you the difference between the original and now. This was original, this is now. That's all I did so far. And then you have all this other stuff to play with: sharpening, noise reduction, detail. I usually don't mess with it a lot. Change the colors, maybe the tones a little bit, and then I just export it. Yeah, these are just some other shots I got in there. This is my strap was on the floor. Just to show you the depth of field at 35 millimeters, and what is this, 1.8? The strap was probably an inch away from the floor. This was a tiny flower. And let me increase the sharpness. This was barely in focus. I got like the very tip of it in focus. But yeah, that's how it is. Whoops. Okay, so I chose which one I liked. I edited it. This is the one I chose. I finished editing. This was the original. I increased the exposure, added some saturation, changed some of the contrast, added some grain in there too. There is color fringing here, chromatic aberration along the edges, but it's honestly, it doesn't really matter. This lens is amazing. I couldn't care less for chromatic aberrations and color fringes. Actually, there's quite a lot of that if you look there, but it's fine. So there you have it. That is what I usually do when I'm taking pictures. It's not a lot. I don't edit that much. I just keep it to a min. If it's really flat, I would increase the contrast on things. If not, just leave it. Hope anyone that watched this liked it. So, yeah, that's it.